Hello, boys and girls. Today I will teach you some math from 6 years on. It's called algebra. Okay, let's come to the next lecture. Lecture 13. Lecture 13 talking about the addition of two integers. Okay, how to add two integers. Let's come to the first rule. The first rule is talking the way to add two integers. When you want to add two integers with like size, and then you can add absolute values of the numbers and give the sum of the common sign. For example, you want to add plus 2 plus 1. So let's see, plus 2 and plus 4 are like sign, like the size of these numbers are like. So you just add the absolute value of plus 2 is 2, and the absolute value of plus 4 is 4. So you add them together and you got the number 6. After that, you give the common sign. The common sign is plus, so it got plus. And you don't need to write the plus, the number, the size plus for 6. So you got here the absolute value. And sometimes we don't need to write the plus sign in front of the number. And the sum can be demonstrated by looking at the numbers by expressing the real life like this. For example, plus 2 plus 4. Plus 2 is the absolute values. The absolute values is on if different it's a distance from origin here plus 2, so you count from 0 to 2 to number here, and then plus 4, so you add more for unit, so you reach to number 6. So the last answer is 6. Example 2. At there lies minus 3 plus minus 2. So they are a like sign. They are like sign, the same sign here, minus and minus. So the absolute values of minus 3 is 3. And the absolute value of minus 2 is 2. So you add them together and you got minus 5. You got 5. Sorry, you got 5. And see, let's see. The absolute of them is 5. And let's see. Let's see the sign of them, the common sign is minus. So you put minus here. So you got the last answer is minus 5. And here is the working. The absolute values of both numbers is 5. So you get the minus 5, minus 5. So you got the answer here. And it's also I can performing on the real life. For example, minus 3. Let's see, the number minus 3 is distant on referred to the left of the origin. So you go to the left, minus 3 here, and add minus 2, add minus 2. So mean you continue to count from minus 2, minus 1, minus 2 here. So you reach to minus 5. So the last answer is minus 5. And next is root 2. When you want to add two integers have unlike sign, then we subtract the absolute values of the numbers and give the answer of the size of the number with the larger absolute value. Example, when you want to add -5 and +5 and -2, so they are alike sign and like sign. They are unlike, different sign. So the absolute value of 5 is 5, and the absolute values of -2 is 2. So we subtract 2 from 5, so you got 3, and the sign of the answer you got followed by the bigger number. The bigger numbers have less, so you write less here. So the last answer is +3, and here is the working. That's all. This is the last answer. Okay, let's come to the rule 3. When you want to add 3 or more integers, you can add 2 at the same at a time from left to the right. For example, when you want to add -3 plus -4 plus +2 plus +8 plus -5. So we'll step by step. Let's see. First, we add two first numbers. Here is -3 and -4 are like side, have the same side. So if we add them together, 3, the absolute value of -3 is 3, and the absolute value of 4 is 4. So we add them together. So you got number 5, and they are like side. So you put that's the common sign here. So you got -7, and you write out the other number. And next step, we add -7 and +2. So let's see, they are different sides. They are unlike. The size unlike. So let's see the absolute value of 7 -7 is 7, and the absolute value of 2 is 2. And you add them together, you minus some. And you got the answer C 5, and the command the last answer that the side after the answer you will got followed by the bigger numbers. So here is -5. And next step, you write out the other numbers. Next step, when you add different size, number -5 plus 8. So they are unlike. They are different size. The absolute value of 5 is 5. It's 5. And the absolute value of 8 is 8. They are different size. So you minus 8 minus 5 is 3. Is 3. And the bigger numbers, the size of bigger numbers is plus. So you write up plus here. Last step, let's see. Last step is +3 plus -5. So they are unlike sign. So the absolute value of +3 is 3, and the absolute value of -5 is 5. 5 minus number 3 subtract from 5, so you got 2. And the bigger, the size of the bigger number is minus 2. It's minus, so you write down the minus here. So the last answer is minus 2. True for when 0 is add to any number, the answer is the answer number. That means when you add any numbers, the last answer also the same number from our original. For example, 0 plus 6 equals 6, and minus 3 plus 0 is equal minus 3 at the same value. And here is some practice for you. Question 1, question 2, question 3, and question 4. Question 5. Okay, yeah, you can see the answer from the comment. Thank you for your listening and watching. Remember to subscribe for the next lecture. Thanks so much. Goodbye.